Oh,
Hi.
clear.
Yeah, yeah,
So I forgot to mention before, right?
yeah, yeah,
When we were talking for viewers, we don't just pop into existence when the recording buttons hit,
yeah. We don't? Shit! Oh,
No, you just have really poor memory problems that you should seriously see a doctor about.
I have seen a
Might involve
doctor,
a tube
I think,
some point.
at some point.
I was at I was at that bonfire night
Yeah.
fireworks display I sort of went to. There's a friend of mine there who may have been a little bit drunk because he was checking something on his phone and he asked us what the date was.
Wow. Did you do the rhyme at him?
No, because Vicky get corrected him and told him what the date was before I could do the rhyme.
Should have done the rhyme. For those of you who don't know the rhyme,
Go on, then.
nah. Sucks to be
Google.
you. Google it.
Yeah,
It was the 5th of November. I'll give you a hint.
yeah.
If you type in 5th of November rhyme, you might find it. No, maybe.
Ow,
Ah.
ow.
But I'm still amused by your very odd cab driver. To be fair.
One who said, "I don't like, I really don't like bonfire night. It just it glorifies terrorism." It's opposite of that.
No, no, that's not a thing.
No,
That's not a thing that it does.
you point at the guy's ghost and laugh. That's bonfire night, really.
Yeah, basically, it's just like, ha, you suck, you couldn't do this.
You're shit at explosives, so here's some explosives that look nice. Ha!
You suck. And then the whole, burning him in effigy kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, not that many people do that, to be fair. For one thing, it's just effort.
Yeah, well, they used to do it a lot when I was little because I remember there was like a massive.
There's always kids doing penny for the guy where I grew up, but they don't seem to do it much around
Yeah,
here.
well, we used to have in the park just behind where I used to live, and they used to have this massive bonfire that was like 3 or 4 meters tall, and like as wide, and
So I'm just thinking of the one I saw on the weekend.
bigger, I'm assuming.
Oh, good God, yes.
But
Um,
again, this was the local park where I grew up. This is
yeah, the
not. This is not a massive,
city council
city
putting all their
council
money
fete.
into it. Oh, good
Yeah,
God. Yeah, the pile of pallets was bigger than a house.
yeah. That's
It was amazing. And of course, the flames go about twice, go about that high again.
yeah. Bonfires are fabulous. But yeah, I just remember that. But we always used to have like 6 or 7 different guys on there. It was great. And
The
that's
idea,
guys as in effigies, not
yeah,
guys.
well, technically speaking, his name was Greedo, but
Yes. Everyone calls him Guy because
even though Guy should have been Guy because it's French.
yeah, but
Well,
we're
they're
we're
not.
English, we don't care about that.
All right, Guy. Yes, I know that's my name. Stop it. I remember the kids call out penny for the guy, and if you give them anything more less than a quid, they get really angry. Inflation, bitch.
Penny for the guy. Here's a penny. You twat. Yes.
Number of them. I remember some of the last ones I saw. The guy would have a pumpkin, a jack o' lantern head, because it's just after Halloween. Let's just use the Halloween crap and
Yeah.
then burn it. You lazy little shit.
Shit.
I
I'm
like the
burning
idea.
my best jeans here.
I just like the idea of give me some money and I'll burn it. Basically,
And what are you
pay
gonna do if I
start
don't?
fires.
Weird. British people are weird.
Yeah,
Anyway, we should probably do the game thing.
yeah, damn.
Finished. Whew. I've turned the office over from top to bottom. And if I'm any more invasive, they'll probably notice.
It's probably for best if you just get out of there.
So what do you think about this address? Ring any bells?
Not offhand. I have to look into City database. Just give me a minute.
Oh, typing noises.
All right, found it. Map has pinpointed it to City Docks.
Can I also point out, he's obviously looking it up on a computer, but he was using typewriter noises.
But
Despite the...
he's he said that he likes using a computer keyboard.
Yes, but he was making typewriter noises when he was typing.
Huh.
So, checkmate game. The docks? You think she has a house there?
Not house, warehouse. Their house. And I cross-checked Mr. Ross's holdings, but he's not listed there.
Then who owns it?
It's registered to small business. I couldn't find any info about it. Looks like a textbook shell corporation. Just like that oil business.
It's probably gone under now.
I was making a pun.
I know. Yeah. It's not really a pun. Pun suggests that you're making a play on words. That was just straight up, yeah, like that business. You weirdo. Unless thrilling argument. Well done. Could be Mr. Rossi trying to cover his back. We don't know unless we check it out. There we go. One false identity coming right up. Putting the mask back on, I open the door to the office. To my chagrin, the hall has gotten a lot busier since I entered. Picking up my tool bag, I close the door again and stroll nonchalantly down the wall towards the bank of elevators on the far side. Oh, hang on. No, hang on.
God, that man has a very small head.
Hang on. As I'm about to get away scot-free, I see someone running in the opposite direction, pursued by a couple of bulky-looking men in sunglasses. Who knows who I am?
Only one of... Just that man has a very small head.
Yeah, a very small head and a very large body. I'm pretty sure that's Lane's body.
With a different head that they haven't scaled up. And the arm looks... Good God.
Yes, it looks good God.
Yeah, and it's obviously, different shading and art style from the man standing next to him.
Yes, this is true.
Hey, stop right there.
As I get closer, I realise the fleeing man is JJ, finally. He's holding a suitcase that was clearly hastily packed and bulging at the seams. He notices me and stops short in shock. Wow. Guards skid to a halt behind him and they stare at me for a tense moment. I realise that with my disguise on, JJ will, ironically, know exactly who I am. This could be a problem. Big one.
But what is he doing?
I don't know.
Demonic butt thrust. You.
You.
Here's your suitcase.
I'm pretty sure he was Joe Hills before, but okay.
Oh yeah, he was, wasn't he? I thought he was Cockney for some reason. She's the one who asked me to embezzle those funds. I didn't have anything to do with it. I was just the fall guy.
No, I did not. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I don't believe her. I'm innocent, I tell you. This woman is the mastermind. Hey, maybe we should take you both to security. If you've got nut to hide, I'm sure you wouldn't mind.
No way I'm letting you manhandle me.
Oh, then you admit you're working with this 2-bit fraudster.
That's not the same thing. Also, what's with that hand?
I don't know. Maybe he thinks he's an evil Pokemon trainer. And he's just thrown a ball.
Yes, the evil Pokemon trainer. I don't admit to anything besides the fact that I'm leaving.
Using business type?
I don't know.
Hey, you're trapped. There's nowhere to run, lady. Now come with us for a short security check or things might get ugly.
I survey the corridor, but he's right. Besides a window behind me, there's nowhere to go, and that window...
Smash!
Window faces outside of the building.
That's normal for a window.
Yeah, I could try and barricade myself in the office, but it'd only be a matter of time before they knock down the door and there's no escape route. I shudder, imagining the faces on the guards when they discover my mask. News would go straight to the bureau. I'd be heavily disciplined at the very least.
Oh, God. All of these are bad.
Yes.
If you're acting professional, that means you should go with them. So,
fight them. No. Oh, fuck it. Act professional. Security check. I'm far too busy for something like that. I don't have time for these shenanigans.
Yeah, but miss.
Don't miss me. Do you even know who I am? Everyone in this company knows the name Rhonda Fox.
They do.
Are you really going to accuse me of such petty crimes? What happens when word of this reaches Lane? He'll fire you on the spot for being so incompetent. Were you just hired yesterday?
Hey, darn it. Well, now we all have to go to Lynn's office to check with him.
Oh, do you say it for a favour and don't bother? It's better just to let me go instead.
Oh, hey. Are you just going to believe her? This other security guard is also Scottish. She didn't even have an employee ID. Do you want to get fired? Oh, sorry, miss, but no can do. Protocol says we have to take you in.
Huh?
Bum bum bums. So if we...
I'm knocked to the ground, air filling with dust that stings my nostrils. An explosion. I tried to look around, but the mask just knocked halfway off my face. In a panic, I adjust it and slide it all the way back on.
Click. I am the worst space marine. Hello, I'm a space marine.
I am Captain Brown.
Captain Brown to the rescue.
He's not even Captain Brown, he's Captain Beige. That's even worse.
Hello. This is my combat voice. Each modifier on a helmet, so they can't tell who he is. Urge. I came in through the window.
At first... Oh, ow. At first, my field of vision is filled with static, but after it clears up, I realise the blast came from behind me. Part of the wall has been blown open, and standing there is a person in armour wearing a Lux case caster, I think.
Well, wielding. It says not Lance.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Hello.
Meow.
Hello. Meow. Whoever it was must have come from outside the building somehow. My theorising on who it might be is cut short by an amplified voice coming from the helmet.
Look who we have here! A couple of thugs picking on a lady! I guess chivalry really is dead. What the hell? She's not just a criminal, she's a rebel! This isn't in my pay grade. Better get back if you want to keep your head on your shoulders.
How exactly do you plan to get me out of here?
Are you kidding? With this armour, I can carry you like you was nothing. Now get on my back. Ha! I bet your little toy there is out of power. He's just bluffing. Yeah, you never seen a gun like that before. Yeah, let's take him down.
Yeah. So
yeah,
smart.
we're only unarmed and he has a shield. So
we're unarmed, he's got a shield and a stick, if nothing else. And it's covered entirely in metal. Well done. Guards are back on their feet as well and they look all angry. Ignoring the cowering JJ, they begin to charge towards me.
Fine then, if that's what it's gonna be. I guess I need to give you a first-hand demonstration. Ooh, yeah!
Oh, okay.
Terrible.
That is...
Also, his weapon shrank. Completely different grip, judging by the angle of his arm.
It's cold in here. Shut up.
Yeah!
Percy pushes me aside and I hear a dull roar as the Lux caster charges up. A blinding light comes from the tip of the lance and blasts outwards in a shockwave, sending the guards flying. They hit the floor, seemingly unconscious.
Dead. You're lucky I didn't engage anti-Selanon mode, or this hallway would be toast. I'd rather keep the collateral damage for a minimum.
JJ takes the opportunity to run the other way and dives into the stairwell door before either of us can stop him. Blast it all, he got away again!
Why do you care?
Fancy him, maybe? Right at that moment, I hear a loud ringing as the building's fire alarm goes off. Sprinklers above me start to squirt water, drenching me in a torrent of it. What's going on? Bzz, screech. Hello,
Really?
kitty.
Her face isn't waterproof.
Yep, apparently.
This is a good design. Isn't it covered in latex?
You'd think so.
Sure, they said covered in.
Could be anything. The vision on my mask flickers and I hear several loud pops as it short circuits. Feel electricity crackling on my skin and I tear it off before it shocks me even more. Son of a, not again. Great, now it's completely ruined.
Forget that. There's going to be more guards here soon. We've got to blow this place. Start.
Sorry.
Hug me.
Why is his suit of armour look significantly different in that art?
And a hell of a lot bigger, and now has a jetpack.
Yeah, it's a bit, okay. I grabbed the mask and put my arms around Percy's neck from the front. Even if you can fly, you sure you have enough fuel to carry me?
Don't worry, I have a little fuel-saving trick up my sleeve. Literally, in fact, you're going to find lasers at the ground, aren't you?
He stomps back towards the window, extends his arm, a metal grappling hook clicking into position and extending its anchors.
Boo, that's boring.
Yes,
Be fun
yes,
to
it is.
do, but it's boring. Firing grapple!
It glows white in the darkness as small jets fire from the hook, accelerating it until it impacts the adjacent skyscraper and holds firm.
Ah, my leg! Oh, that's going to be some property damage.
Because that's what the Resistance cares about.
Yay! My shield's changed.
Again. He takes a running leap out the window and rockets on his back fire to boost him in the air as he reels in the steel cord. Flying precariously across the gap between the buildings, we rocket up and land on the roof of the next building over.
Phew, that was a close one. For you, I mean, I could probably hold off an army if I had enough ammo.
This lead had better be a good one, or any chance of saving Lynn and finding Moonshot are completely out the window.
Out the window? Ha! That was a good one.
Wasn't trying to be funny. And I wasn't...
Hey, Violet, you okay? I don't know why I haven't mentioned anything in ages, but, you know, I've just been listening to everything bad happen.
Yeah, thanks to you. Though you could have picked a less exciting way to stage a rescue.
Well, if I could hack in and change reality, I would. Unfortunately, it's not Matrix. The only thing available to us in moment was to send a fucking space marine in, because we're subtle like that. So, do you need any more help?
No, you can sneak out of the dome, apparently. What the fuck?
I just imagine the bureau going, looking at the report, saying, there was a guy, there was a space marine flying across the street after erupting through a wall with a laser lance. Well, there's only one person our entire organisation knows of who has this equipment, and we're trying to track them down. Oh, goody.
I'll head back to my apartment and get some dry clothing.
At least let me take you down to a more reasonable height, because I'm stealthy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I mean, the fact you've got, lockpicks on you, and you could just get down the fire escape is irrelevant, because jetpacks.
Jetpacks exist. Percy rappels down the side of the building into an alleyway. Once we're safely touching the asphalt, the grapple tether hisses downwards, the Dretz slowing its descent until it finally retracts. Waving a short goodbye, he runs around the corner and out of sight of me, leaving me there.
Percy away!
Huh, I see. I have to find somewhere to...
Blip, blip, blip.
Oh, it's only my transponder watch. Violet. Pierce, nice day today, isn't it? I'm getting a report from enforcers. There was a large explosion at Lane Enterprises. You didn't see anything, did you? No, of course not. If I did, I'd obviously call you right away. I couldn't sound more suspicious, mind. I'm sure you weren't. Must have been resistance terrorist activity. An unusual coincidence, to be sure. Luckily, it didn't do any major damage. In any case, how's your disguise faring? Have you established more inroads with the resistance? My disguise? Yeah, I've definitely made a name for myself as Zala's trusted supplier. That's excellent. I'm impressed that you didn't blow your cover, especially due to your lack of experience in the field of espionage.
I can read minds, you mad bastard.
You're making good progress. Soon you'll be able to advance in the final stage of your mission.
The murders!
And that would be their murders. Come now, Violet, where's the fun in telling you everything in advance? I just don't know if I'm really cut out for something so critical. Perhaps it is a lot to take in at once, but given the time left, you might as well make yourself useful, you lazy little bitch.
You could at least drop in one report.
Time left?
There's a bomb in your face!
Look at me, going on tangents. What I should really be asking you is whether your mask is holding up. Actually, I think it might need a bit of a tune-up. What's the matter? Is it functioning correctly? If it isn't, you should return here at once.
Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, because she was meant to be in deep cover for a long expanse of time with a mask that isn't waterproof.
Yes. Because... yes. Even the slightest breakdown could raise their suspicion and cause you to be captured. We wouldn't want that. Yeah, I should probably return to the Bureau. I'll see you later, Pierce. Violet out. Whew. Thought for a second that she'd catch on to my involvement in the disaster. She has. I get the feeling she's the brains behind the operation.
Yeah.
I put my admittedly motionless mask back on and walked down the alleyway. It was resting bitch face, you're fine.
Well, it depends if it is in resting bitch face or if it's just in some kind of horrible sneer or
It's resting bitch face.
Or just a massive grin.
To be fair,
Cold dead eyes, like Barry Scott.
I have resting bitch face, generally speaking. People always think I'm annoyed by some reason, and it's just like, oh, you seem really annoyed with that person. What? You look like you're really pissed off with them. No. It's just my face. My evil, evil face. And I walk back down the alleyway trying to puzzle out the shortest way back to my car. What?
Oh, the alignment's still in the middle, if that's what you were hoping to look at.
No, I hit the button and it just turned up with that because...
Oh yeah, the Bureau's weird building.
Oh yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah.
Upon arriving the Bureau's parking lot, I leave my car and prepare to walk inside. Hopefully nobody wants to talk to me in this state. Putting one foot in front of the other is how I walk. I make my way towards the central spire.
It's considered... But there's a spire, then there's something behind it. I don't think central spire is the right term, because that gives the impression there's stuff all the way around.
Yeah. Entering the lobby, I climb into the elevator and press the button I assume marks the basement of the Bureau.
Which I assume is that statue's nose.
Yeah, containment area where all the forbidden tech is stored. And who knows what else. I start to wonder how I'll ever find Pierce with all these random doors, but just as I start to think about it, Pierce pops out of one of them. Was she watching me on some kind of hidden camera? I instinctively move to say hello, but my voice is all muffled under the mask. What did you say? I couldn't quite make it out. Oh, the mask is broken. You should have told me sooner. Ugh, aren't you going to ask me how it broke? No. I know this technology is very delicate. I'm still in the process of perfecting it. Agent Yellow has assisted me quite a bit in that regard. It's why I agreed to store all her junk. I mean, clothing down here. Sounds like you don't exactly enjoy Yellow's company. I prefer it when she's in disguise, to be honest. Her actual personality is somewhat perverse. Should I do something to tick you off? Oh no, we aren't at odds by any means. It's just that sometimes it's difficult to see eye to eye. Have you considered getting clearer glasses?
Yeah.
Ahem. Let us proceed into the other room, shall we? Luckily, I have a backup for you. Just give me the old one and leave. Seriously, leave right now before...
Well, hello!
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Wow, okay. Well, another one for you.
Oh Christ. Oh jeez. I have no idea.
Give her a broad Yorkshire accent or something. Just as completely out of odds.
Can you just give me a Yorkshire accent to go off and maybe I can figure it out from there?
Just go on about as grim up north. Be fine.
Oh yes, I thought I'd drop boy. No, I can't do it. I go
That's
Somerset.
It's a farmer. Do Somerset instead.
Do Somerset. Oh yes, thought I'd drop by and pay you a visit. But I never thought I'd meet the new agent in town. No, I can't do it.
That's Scouse.
Yeah. I am dropping myself all over the British Isles right now. I can't. Hang on. Could try for a crappy French accent, I suppose.
We could do Welsh or generic foreign. I don't think you... No, you've already got a generic foreign.
I've already got generic foreign. Zala's generic foreign. Oh yes, I thought I'd drop in and pay you. I can't voice anymore. I can't. I'm terrible at this. Jesus Christ. Oh yes, go generic Welsh. I thought I'd drop in and pay you a visit, but I never thought I'd meet the new agent in town.
Even though you work in the same building.
Wait, don't tell me you're... That's right. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. The mind controller. You're cuter than I expected, almost as cute as Pierce here. You all two are like peas in a pod. Do not compare me to her. Oh my, did I hit a nerve? I'd rather this conversation
Oh
remain...
God, that's not a generic. That catsuit isn't actually a generic black bust-showing catsuit. That's a part of a Catwoman costume.
Oh my God.
Claws. All she needs is the hood with the orange goggles on for that particular kind of Catwoman.
I'd rather this conversation remain professional. Ranking people by appearance only tarnishes trust between agents. Oh, it doesn't matter. Either way, neither of you can compare to my true love. You have a lover?
Is it the mirror?
Not exactly. It's more like unrequited love, at least for now. And who might that be?
The moon!
I believe you may have heard of him. Rough yet supple skin, deep commanding voice, eyes that could suck you into their depths. You can't mean you fell in love with Blue, because everyone did.
Ah, it's going to be the Dark One or something stupid like that, isn't it?
That mongrel, in your dreams. He was always following orders like some slubbering police hound. A true agent needs to be independent and ruthless. You know, like a cat.
Will you stop hovering over a cleavage?
Sorry, that is not intentional.
Keep doing that.
I'm actually trying to stop my cat from interfering with the recording any more than she already is. So it just happens to happen.
To just keep slowly drifting over. Doesn't help it's arrow-shaped as well.
Hang on. Right there. I do wish
at the top, so it's tucked in.
Yeah. I do wish you'd followed orders more often. He looks like he took his enforcer philosophy to the grave. It's too bad that he chose that the one he chose to protect and serve was so undeserving. I do give him credit for sticking to his guns, but in the end no one can resist the power of my cute little dark one. You weird fucker. Oh God, no. You have a crush on the dark one.
Is that right?
I've seduced countless men as countless different women, but he's the only one who can truly pleasure me. Wow.
It's 50 foot tall, so you know, proportionally.
Yeah.
Cavernous vagina.
He's got a fucking bucket.
It's more like a hallway.
His voice is like tendrils sleeping into the crevices of my mind. He can send me into the throes of ecstasy with just a single word.
Has he ever spoken to her?
I don't know. Excuse me, but that is simply not possible.
At least if that's a massive fetish.
Uh-oh. He's an alien overlord and a murderer. He committed genocide on a planetary scale. What part of that is attractive to you? Oh, Violet, you have so much to learn. For a danger-loving woman such as myself, speaking to the Dark One is an ultimate rush. Then again, it may have something to do with my wavelength, so you probably won't be able to feel the same effect. It's just as well. I'd hate for someone so inexperienced to try and earn the Dark One's trust. I think you've let your perversions get the better of you. You'd have to be wrong in the head to want to talk to that creature. Perhaps you should let your little vendetta go and try acting like a real agent. You're still such an innocent little girl. I'm not letting anything go, not when that thing is still looming over this city.
That's the moon. It's...
Silly Violet. The Dark One was only defending himself. What would you do if humans were sending big scary war machines at you?
Oh, I'd definitely do the genocide and conquering. That's definitely what I'd do, yeah.
Yeah. In my opinion, gaining the Dark One's trust is the best way to help humanity, wouldn't you say?
Potentially, actually.
Possibly.
Opening up a dialogue is always a good thing. You might,
Yep.
even if it's just, could you mind murdering us murdering us less? No. Well, at least we know what we stand.
Yes.
Uh,
Appeasing the Dark One, could that really be the way? No, I can't believe it. I won't believe the Dark One can be trusted.
you said it could be trusted. He could still be appeased.
Yeah.
Or just, look over there, then shoot him in the back of the head.
Yeah. Besides, the moment I get the Dark One to feel something towards me, I'll be the most important woman in the universe. Pierce agrees with me, don't you, Pierce? Pierce responds in a strange monotone voice, her body suddenly stiffening up. Violet is an ignoramus. What the... Not you two... Oh, for fuck's sake. Violet is stupid as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Not you too, Pierce. Huh? I thought I told you not to mind control Bureau personnel. You are out of line. I can't help it. When a boring, normal person standing there like that, I just have to take control. Besides, it was only basic mind control. It was utterly obvious. Where's the harm in that? I simply do not enjoy losing control of my faculties. You're just embarrassed you got mind controlled so easily. In fact, it was strangely effortless. It must be stronger than I thought. Get to the point already, Yellow. What did you come here for? I was looking for a new disguise. I have a hot date scheduled with a magnate who may just be funneling money to ruin divers. He thinks I'm Clarissa, a young heiress whose family made their fortune buying up and renovated failing dome condominiums. And he believes that drivel. Or if they're desperate enough, men will believe anything, I said in a vaguely, irritatingly sexist manner. I need to knock his socks off to make him vulnerable to mental suggestion. You know what that means? Can't you just use makeup for once instead of forcing me to do all this work? Come on, I know you like it. Your brains make the perfect complement to my beauty. I'm just going to ignore the implications of that statement. I'll see what I can do. Violet, you are dismissed. Good, I've had enough of Yellow's personality to last me a few 100 years at least. Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping to work alongside you for a mission or two. Perhaps once you get over your shell shock. Au revoir, mon petit chéri. I walk out of the room, still not sure what to think about Yellow's flamboyant personality.
Yeah, flamboyant.
Yeah, certainly matches her taste in decor.
Grey.
In the end, I have no use for this mark, since the Resistance already knows who I am, and the cat's just walked in front of my screen. Yep, I can't... I could move the cat, I suppose.
Yeah, that is an option, yeah.
Could you go? Go. No, apparently no, I can't. Come on, don't fight me. Don't fight me. There we go. Kronk. I think I'll
Long will ever Kronk.
I'll store it in my apartment for the indefinite future. Now, for now, I hold it in front of me.
Ooh, sky face. It floats.
For some reason, despite Yellow's lust for alien...
Yes.
I read that as an alien deposit.
All right. I thought you were going to say alien tosspot.
No. An alien despot who I'm not sure is capable of feeling anything, find her banter and attempts to mess with Miss Pierce endearing. No.
No, they're not. She's just annoying.
Yeah.
And a bit of a bully. So...
I start to see how someone like Blue could have tolerated so many years spent in the Bureau. In the end, agents are like family.
Oh, they just like tits.
Yeah. Did I ask you rashly to agree to Zala's proposal? The Resistance may mean well, but do they have the right answers? I'll have to leave that answer till later. All I know is I can't let Lynn be wrongfully convicted of murder. And to stop that from ever happening, I need the help of the Resistance. Sometimes, even your family needs an intervention.
Right. Also, I see Violet because he hasn't got the helmet on now. I was beginning to think you're at cold feet. If you want to know about the Bureau, that would have been a good time.
I think we should probably call it an episode here because, my God.
Hyperdope.
Captain Beige.
Hello,
I
I'm
am,
here to save you.
I am the beige. I am the
I'm a
beige
space
ranger.
marine. I'm a space marine, I am.
Can you imagine doing your Warhammer army to look like that?
Hyperdope.
Beige
There's a big
marine.
banner of Herpaderp written on it. Hyperdope.
Okay, seriously, you could have made your Space Marine armor any colour.
Yeah, so it went with beige.
With beige.
Oh, it'd be good camouflage if the world was beige. It isn't, but if it was, it'd be good camouflage. I was like, wearing my power armor everywhere. Hype.
Anyway, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.